Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. For today's video, we are going to go ahead and do a Shantopoulos Syria update. The drama is really heating up right now. I just got done watching her brand new Rage. It might not even be right to call this drama because this is straight up fraud. It was only a matter of time. I mean, I knew this was coming. Coming up, we're going to be talking about the latest updates from Foodie. She was sick. Now she's staying in a hotel. There's some speculation that her and Salah threw out a family so they could get this house. We'll discuss what's that all about. Most importantly, I am here to call out the disgusting behavior over the past couple of days regarding her raising money for a child to go to school. She now refuses to show any kind of proof. Don't say I didn't warn you. She refuses to show anything. Many people are beginning to believe that she pocketed this money. Just when we thought she couldn't go lower, here she is. And somehow, that's not a surprise. Also breaking, she has actually left Syria for now. All that and more coming up on today's edition of Girl Talk. Let's just get right into it. I mean, shall we? All right, you guys, welcome back to our Scamtopoulos World Update. Another day, another scam. If you guys have been keeping up with Foodie recently, she was sick. She had to go to the doctor, and the doctor ended up sending her to the ER. Surprise, surprise, the doctor was like, you should probably be on insulin. Someone who has uncontrolled diabetes and is eating a large amount of KFC knockoff needs insulin? Chantal blames the kids around her for being sick, or maybe the meat in the shop window. The meat was just laying in the shop window for who knows how long. But she states that she ended up having an intestinal tract infection combined with a UTI. Yesterday, she came live after being absent for a couple of days. And right now she is staying in a hotel while Salah is taking care of their home. I have a lot of questions about this home. Where did it come from? Is this Salah's family's home? Are they purchasing this home? There was another family living in the home, renting it for the last 5 years, Chantal says. So it needs heavy renovation. Right now, they're getting that air conditioner put in. That's like first thing. Chantal claims that they were given ample time to vacate, but I do question that. Just look at how many apartment leases she has broken. This is not a person that has any regard to messing up somebody else's life due to her own impulsivity. She thinks it doesn't affect people, but it certainly does. She abandoned an apartment in Canada. She abandoned an apartment in Kuwait. In Syria, they don't have the same protections that we do when it comes to being a tenant, right? She uses this time to defend herself quite a bit, stating over and over again that the family had plenty of time to move out and go somewhere else, and that they did not kick them out to the street, allegedly. That's why it's taking so long, because Salah is letting them stay. He's just such a good guy, you guys. You don't understand. You don't see him like I do. Girl, we saw the texts. Her face and her laugh makes it seem like this was a point of contention between her and Salah. They were fighting over the house. Get them out, Salah. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. I'm sure she was like that with no regard of this family's safety or well-being or anything. She could care less. She's at a hotel now, but she was staying at random people's houses that Salah knew. Homegirl could not do any more of that. There was no internet and too many people coming around. She's used to sealing in her room alone, so this was a lot for her to deal with. I can just imagine her sitting there awkwardly laughing while everyone around her is speaking Arabic. Cringe. Her content's going to be so much better once she gets into this house. LOL. Is it, girl? Is it? Although I do have to say I am curious to see how this house comes along. I think that would be a lot more interesting than her cooking Arabic coffee, which was the video she posted today. Let's see Salah renovating the home. Well, he's not doing it, but let's get an update of that. That would be interesting. At this point, she doesn't know how long it's going to take until they can move right in. I do have to wonder where all this money is coming from. Is this a house that they are paying for monthly? Does Salah's family already own it? It's a very strange situation here. I don't believe that Salah was born in Kuwait. That's the story that they tell the internet. I think Salah spent a lot more time in Syria than he wanted us to believe in Kuwait, because how does he know everybody? How does he know all of these people and his family has a hand in this property somehow? It doesn't make any sense. Renting is out of the question because they're doing so many renovations. So they're not renting it. The people she was staying with, she thinks that the kids got her sick, so she blames it on them. She's like a local celebrity. Whenever she's at someone's home, others want to come and visit, get a peek of the Canadian woman. Do they charge an entrance fee? But get this, even her hotel doesn't have AC all day, but she's happy to be there because she can just be alone. That's good enough for her. She needs alone time for her and the hubby. Girl, yeah, right. We know that there is no magic happening. The hotel that she's staying at does not allow pets. So you might be wondering where Julia is. Well, she is with some lady. That is her whereabouts at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if she stays with this lady another day, another cat abandoned. She does claim that the money that she raised for Sasa to go to school did not go to this hotel. There has been a lot of questions about this money that she has raised for Sasa. Is it really $1,000 for her to go to this special needs school? Because $1,000 is more than the average Syrian makes in a year. Chantal says that the pocket watchers are annoying. That is a phrase that she keeps using to defend herself in this situation. She says that she went to check out the schools with the family and that the family said that this is how much they paid for a school in the past. This is not a pocket watch. This is not pocket watching. This is scam watch. She says that not every charity shows where the money goes, and that is not really true, at least in the US. Charities have public tax returns, and many charities are transparent with where their money is going. She followed this up with a community tab saying, "It's ridiculously hilarious that people think we made enough money to stay at a hotel, pay for renovations, and send Sasa to school. Never change, people." Well, girl, sure, you didn't make that much to pay for everything, but that's not what people are saying. They're just saying it didn't all go to her like you said it would. So we think it's best not to share much about Sasa's situation other than that she needs help for school, fees, transportation, outfits, supplies, extracurriculars. We met the goal and a little over, not much, but we don't feel comfortable sharing how much her school fees are exactly. We had no problem at first, but then realized even just based on this, some people could find her school potentially. So unfortunately, the less we share is for the better, not for a lack of transparency, but for her security. We don't want to provide content to hate channels who pocket watch and make drama from this good deed. She is so full of herself. You came on to ask your audience. If anything, the audience thought they were doing a good deed. Who's doing the good deed? Let's say all the money went to Sasa. It would be your Beezers that would be doing the good deed, not even you. Those making issues are being ignored as usual. Not true, because she went live today and raged. Yes, she went live as I was recording this video, so I had to record everything all over again. So give me a thumbs up. I put in the effort for you guys. Today's live stream was called Hello. She came on, at first everything seemed fine. She was talking about how she noticed her aging recently. An alarm goes off in the background. She just sits there and acts like it's nothing. She says, "I'm not leaving. Even if it's a fire alarm, I wouldn't leave." Girl, what are you talking about? People quickly bring up this situation because people are calling her a scammer. It's not a good look. Even people that donated money are wondering where it's going and why she isn't showing the proof, because she did promise that she would show proof. She does claim that they raised $1,100, but she didn't claim that the school was $1,000, which is not true. She actually did say that the school was $1,000. Roll the clip, Kyle.
Well, my goal was like 1,000. We made like a little over that, like maybe 1,100 or something like that. I didn't say the fees for her school only were 1K. I said we're trying to raise that much because there's a lot of little things that, you know, the money will be used for her school. She's has special needs and she needs special schooling. And it's about $1,000 a year. I said the school fees, the transportation, the outfits, and everything were 1K. And she needs special schooling. And it's about $1,000 a year. Around 1K. I let you guys know that the ad revenue for this at least is going for Sasa, which I will prove to you guys.
As you guys can see, she promised there at the end that she was going to show proof. So people donated under the pretense that proof was going to be shown. At least whatever was made from that live stream. She already showed that she made $133 from that live stream in just a couple of days. I know it probably has made more since then. I know she's going to clap back with, I only said I would show proof of the donation of the ad revenue. Yep, and I showed the whole clip, but we haven't seen anything. I don't care if I didn't donate. I'm calling it out, not because I feel scammed, but because I think it's gross to use a special needs child to raise money and then not provide any proof of where it went. You could have spent all of this money at KFG for all we know. Maybe it's already gone. Think about that. If we all make a big enough stink about it, maybe we can push her to actually give her the money and show proof, at least the 1,100. Otherwise, she's just going to pocket all of this and go about her business. She said that she posted some receipts, which she did not. She only shared that her live stream with Sasa made $133 in ad revenue. People want to villainize her for helping Bruce. Girl, why are we even bringing up Bruce right now? She talks about how she showed Salah taking the cat to the vet, so that's where the money went. Girl, you were offering the rest of the money that you raised for Bruce to Paul's Kuwait, and then you fled the country when they didn't accept it. So where's that money? Speaking of Paul's Kuwait, she says that they were levying prostitution charges against her. I think she might be getting that confused with soliciting, which is not. But she claims that people are talking about things that she was doing in Canada. As far as I know, she was not tootin' and bootin' in Canada, but stranger things have happened. She says that people just love to rub in things from her past. You look to that past behavior to explain what she's doing today, because she never changes. She won't even show a PayPal receipt. If you can't show proof, you know what you do? You don't ask others to donate. You give yourself. She's acting so altruistic. She's such a philanthropist, and she's so great for giving to this child. It's not even your money. You asked your Beezers for the money. She does say that someone requested a refund from her because they didn't feel right about the situation, how she's not showing any proof of where it's going. And you know what she did? She blocked them. I don't know why she admitted that. It just makes you look so horrible. We're going to get updates over the year about the situation from her mouth, and that's going to have to be enough. If you don't believe me, she says, that's not my problem. What a despicable, lying, scamming. Ugh. I mean, we knew she was low, but like in the past, she has never used a child like this. This is next level. She is still live right now as I'm finishing up editing this video, and here are some things that we missed. She admits that she did nothing to help the people that she was staying with. Sound familiar? It sounds like the whole Kuwait situation. She claims to have offered to help them. Sure you did, sweetheart. That's not what Allah Shabib's wife said. She acts like her and Salah are struggling to pay for everything, which just makes her look more guilty and like she needs this money. Apparently, she is staying in Qatar right now, which is interesting because she said that they don't have AC 24/7. I would think that in Qatar you would, but rule number one, I am inclined to believe that she is in Qatar because she said that it was 11 p.m. And guess what time it is over there? 11 p.m. when she said that. It has been speculated that this has something to do with her visa, or she needs access to better medical care now. That makes sense. Or maybe it's something else. What is going on? Maybe it's an issue with her and Salah. Maybe they fought and she left the country, girl. She would never let us know. I'm starting to believe that this school doesn't even exist. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Yeah, let me know what you think. And I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. I think I've said enough. Bye, guys.